Oh, hi. I think this is all set up. I hope. I haven't done one of these. I think the last one I did, I think I did a ranking last year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Hi K9, how are you? Are you excited? I hope you're excited. By all means, this is just a nice, chill, silly thing to do once again. So enjoy at your own pace. But, yeah. This is gonna be really stupid. But, I think it's gonna be very fun. How many images do I have? I have a lot to get through. I think I checked and it was like 250 something. So, you know, just bear with me while we work our way through this. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. We've done this before. To give anybody a refresher, hopefully you can see them. I know that the tier list part's a little small, but I wanted to make the preview section very big, and a lot of these images are vertically oriented, so it makes it a little hard to make a layout for all of these, but we'll make it work. All right, so we've got 4 ranks from D to C to B to A to S. D tier being like, you know, you probably see them and you want to leave, you want to get out of there, you don't want to be at that wherever it is, that establishment any longer. C tier is like, you might be a little interested, but I don't know if you're making your way over to talk to them. B is like, yes, you're making your way over, you want to speak with them. A is like, gets a little flirty, gets a little whatever. If Tybalt isn't S+, we riot. I'm not having the best day. Spent this morning with paramedics. Oh my god, K9, I'm so sorry. I hope that this can lift up your day a little bit. I'm very sorry to hear that. I know it's been hard for you the past couple days, but hopefully this is something easy and the rest of the day can just kind of be better. Horse Daddy. Tybalt's on here. Everybody's on here. I wanted to make one note before I got started. Was there is somebody who's not on this list. And it's kind of for silly reasons, but I kind of want to cover my ass. I will not be ranking Domri, if anybody's familiar. Domri Raid. They're the Gruul red-green planeswalker from Ravnica. I'm not ranking them because when I was looking into things, I was getting images and I was like, they look young, like really young. And then I looked it up and then it's like, there's no official age for Domri. All that is said is that Domri is supposedly the youngest planeswalker. Yeah, exactly. And like there's no mention. So then another person who's very young is Teo. How do you spell the name? Domri space. Yeah, thank you, Horse Daddy. Teo is another one who's quite young, who appeared in War of the Spark for the first time, but I looked them up. The book supposedly says they're 19. We're just gonna go with that. We're gonna say they're 19. I don't think there's anybody else on this list that should get me in any trouble at all, but I was really shocked when I got to Domri and I was like, oh, you look really, really young. And the fact that they've gone on record as saying they are the youngest, I was like, I'm gonna avoid that. I know that Teo might be literally like 19, 20, whatever. If you know anything about me, Teo's probably not gonna be very high on this list anyway, but I just wanted to get that kind of out as a disclaimer so that I don't get in any trouble. Anyway, let's, oh yeah, A tier is like, you know, things are cute. And then S tier is like, summon me to the battlefield, blah, blah, blah. 18, old enough to play baby. Let's go. Anyway, let's get into it. So first we have a Johnny, Adversary of Tyrants. Don't get me wrong, I think I remember seeing something a tier list where it's like someone ranked the dateability of all the planeswalkers, Ajani definitely seems like a very kind guy, and I think that gives him a lot of points. But we're going to be ranking these based on each card, so I don't know if K9 realized what they were getting into when they asked me this. I have found every single printing of every single male planeswalker that actually, like, still shows the character for the most part. There might be some exceptions here and there. I know there's some Phyrexian alternate art versions of some cards. Okay, good. So some stuff might not be here, but I think I have done my very best. So, without any further ado, oh yeah, and we're not doing the chibis. Leave me alone. Anyway, Johnny, Adversary of Tyrants. Dude looks mad as hell. I like the braids, but it's like, I don't know, dude. We're at the nightclub and you're fucking screaming. I don't think I'm really that interested. Grabs popcorn. OMG, you're ranking every single iteration of every planeswalker. I sure am. Yeah, get cozy. I think if I saw this giant cat man coming into the bar screaming, I think we'd have to go. And this is gonna knock down a lot of Ajani cards because he is always yelling in his card art. So bear with me while we make our way through these. Again, not ranking the art itself. Pretty much every single Magic the Gathering piece is gorgeous. But yeah, I'm not here for the Screaming Lion Man. Speaking of Screaming Lion Man, here's another Screaming Lion Man. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure that my stream is running properly. Wait. There we go. I have to keep this on this screen. You guys entered the void there for a sec. Okay, yeah, that's working now. Okay, this is Johnny Collar of the Pride. You suddenly spawned infinite smaller Jaxies. Nobody needs that. That's too many. Again, screaming, freaking the fuck out. I'm not really into it. I also do not like the World of Warcraft Paldrons on this guy, so that's gonna be another easy D. This is original Ajani Goldmane. This is like Lorwyn, the original 5. Not really a fan of this one either. I'd say this one's better just because he's not freaking the fuck out. His like face is so scrunkly. In like later iterations, they've kind of like, they can't really tell if they want to make his eye like super fucked up and gouged out or like just like a gentle scar. At least he ain't screaming. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give this one a C and then just kind of move on. We've got a lot to get through. Again, Screaming Lion. This is I think this is a promo of a Johnny Goldmane. So again, screaming. But now we move into like the soft era of a Johnny with a Johnny Inspiring Leader. Again, giant ass Paldron's kind of annoying. I do think this one's a lot better. Again, I'm not a coward. He's like some big beefy muscle man in leather straps. I think this guy belongs at any fucking gay bar as far as I'm aware. I think this one, those Paldrons are just so big. He's like kind of intimidating, but I'd say that this one definitely at least gets a B. I might come back to this one and give it a higher rank later. Dude is like strong as fuck in leather, wearing like nothing. I mean, it's kind of appealing. Well, that's the quote for the stream right there. I think there'll be others. What is it? I'm not a coward. He does have a really soft face here, which helps. Especially compared to all of his fucking screaming. I think I'll leave this one at B for now, and maybe we'll come back to it. This is... Oh, wait, did I say the name of the last card? That was a Johnny Inspiring Leader. This is a Johnny Mentor of Heroes. I think this is Born of the Gods, or Journey to Nyx or something. Imagine if the whole Ajani section was just D tier. I'm allergic to cats. I mean, that could be it. This is completely Actually, I am allergic to cats. Actually, I think it depends on the cat. Whatever, doesn't matter. Not factoring that in. This one's pretty similar to the other one. Again, a lot softer. I think that definitely helps. God, I hate those Paldrons actually so much. When did he cut his axe in half? I don't think he had that in the previous one. This art is so glorious. I think this one probably sits at a C. Again, he's looking kind of scrunkly. That, the Inspiring Leader one, I don't know, he just looks soft. I think that's a win for him. Okay, I love this art. This is, I think this is like a promo for Johnny Mentor of Heroes. I thought the axe just split in half anyway. See, because here it's like not split in half. Like it's like a solid piece. I don't know, maybe he can split it in half whenever he wants. This one's kind of nice. He's kind of like, I can't tell if he's crouching, but I kind of like the soft hand kind of being offered. He's like, hey, yo, let me buy you a drink. And I'm like, haha, yes, please, that's A. I think this one is just cute. I think this is probably one of his softest based on what we've got to come. Actually, that's not true. There is one later that might beat this one. I don't like the pose in this one. It is weird because he's kind of like crouched, but again, bar environment. I'm like, it looks like he's trying to like look less tall and less intimidating. I think it's cute. Onto a Johnny Sleeper Agent. This one has like 5 different versions of itself. It's too like front on. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, a lot of any art or pictures are always at an angle. Anytime you get someone straight on, especially in animation, is always like kind of awkward. Anyways, a Johnny Sleeper Agent. At least he's not screaming. He does look a bit scrunkled, so I think I'm still gonna put this one. No, I'm gonna put this one at C. The Sleeper Agent ones only get worse. Here we have one of the Phyrexian alternate arts. Well, this is like what he actually looks like. This is another Johnny Sleeper Agent. I remember when this happened, this was like such a devastating moment for a lot of fans because everybody loves a Johnny. But we all knew kind of immediately that they were gonna take it back, and then they did. Anyways, not into the scary ass lion man with the red eyes running at me. I think I'm already dead at that point. Again, same thing. This is just a more comic booky version of Sleeper Agent that is definitely going in D. Now this is a weird one. This is another Johnny Sleeper Agent. They kind of gave him 2 non-Phyrexian ones, I think, to soften the blow. In this one, he only has the 1 Paladin. Did he move from 2 to 1 between sets? He must have. By the way, these are all in alphabetic. Maybe not in release order, though. This one's fine. I don't know. His face is kind of... He's got this, like, old man face going on. Not saying that that's a problem, but it does mean it's a C tier. Some of his art just gives me, like, over-the-top Mufasa vibes. And I think they probably did that on purpose. I think that was probably the point. Ooh, yeah, a Johnny Steadfast. Again, this is really nice art. I think, though, again... He still is very fitting for the environment. I think, I don't know if this was all intentional, but let me know also if the cropping is really bad for the previews. Every single image I found was a different size and whatever. I had to work with a lot. I would put this one in probably C as well. This one's getting close to B. It looked okay for you. Okay, awesome. He's just kind of like wispy. His like weird like goatee that he sometimes has is like really grown out. Not saying that I don't like that. It's just like he looks a bit unkept here. He looks tired. Here is the comic book version, I guess, of a Johnny Steadfast. I'm just realizing now that this is clearly like a Wolverine version of him. I can't say whether or not I like it or not. They really, oh my god, they took off all his clothes and gave him a fucking thong. You know what? No, he's screaming. You can't be screaming at me. I would say if he wasn't freaking the fuck out, I'd say that this would fit in at any fucking Halloween gay club any day of the week, any Halloween of the week. Who is he meant to be? Is he is he cosplaying as somebody? I can't figure out who this is. Why the X-Men armor? Yeah, this is a this is just like an alternate art of Johnny Steadfast that I think came with a comic. There's lots of Magic the Gathering comic books. I don't know if they're made constantly, but I know that there's quite a few. Dude looks like Cyclops. Yeah, it's like Cyclops, Wolverine, something. I'm trying to figure out what the legs and the hands are, like which character that's supposed to be. Anyways, I don't know comic books. Moving on. This is a Johnny Strength of the Pride. So when I was looking for images, I found that some might have been AI upscaled, and this looks like one of them. I don't know if it's just the way that this image was rendered, but this whole chest area, not to bring attention to the chest, but this all looks like too smooth in comparison to other parts of the image. Maybe that's just how it's meant to be. Maybe that's just normal. I find that it looks a little messy. Regardless, we're not here to judge the art. We're here to objectify the art. And again, my boy is yelling at me and I'm not. What's the card name? I'm gonna look up like a photo of the card. This is Ajani's Strength of the Pride. Anyways, guys getting mad at me again. I like that all the D tiers so far is just screaming Catmen. And that trend is not going to change with Ajani the Great-Hearted. I do actually love, again, I feel like this is another excuse for me to just talk about the art. I love this art. It shows how big Ajani is. He is fucking grabbing like a... What were these guys called? The blue zombie men. Doesn't matter. Or the spark. Eternals, I think? Whatever. Dude's getting fucked up. Again, you can't be screaming at me in the club. It's really just not the mood. So for all the Japanese alternate cards, I couldn't find the original art posted somewhere else. I'm sure the Japanese artist has it posted on their wherever the hell, whatever social media that they've placed it on. I could not find them. You will have to deal with some card art for a lot of these. Please bear with me. But this is just the Japanese version of Ajani the Great-Hearted. Again, dude is screaming at me. I'm not feeling it. You gotta tone that shit down, please and thank you. Ajani Unyielding. This is the, I think this is like the Aether Revolt one. I don't think it's been upscaled. It's just a style. Okay, cool. I know that there is one or two on here that I did that with, and I feel really bad because I didn't. I'd rather avoid that if I can. Anyways, this one's not so bad. He's looking fucking huge as usual, but like, I think this one actually, did he take out his braids? I can't tell. This one's not that bad. I think I might still keep this one at a C. I feel like it's not like soft enough. And these giant ass pauldrons. Also, dude's looking a little intimidating with his fucking hands, so we're just gonna move on from that one. Ooh, okay, Ajani Valiant Protector. This is like super cute, Ajani. I've noticed more and more that I don't even know in what, but like if you ever see like art or anybody honestly in real life with bands over their biceps, that's horny shit. that's objectively horny shit. There's no reason that you need to have bands around your biceps. What is that for? What are you putting there? Literally nothing. It is horny ass shit to wrap your biceps. And for that, this at least goes to A. Johnny is very aware of what he's doing. I do just like this art a lot. I think it's very cute. Back to Angry Ajani. We've got 3 versions of Ajani Vengeant. I think, as you all know, that these are not going to get any higher than D. I'm very sorry. I think Ajani is probably one of the characters that has the most art of himself, but we will get to some others at some point. Look at his peats. He do have the peats. I do like the detail on the middle toe being higher there, but yeah, my dude is screaming at me in 3 different eras of his life, so not really feeling that, Ajani. Please shut the fuck up. Hold on, I have to see how this preview... Oh my god, I did it again. No, why does it always go over there? I'm so sorry. Okay, as the tiers expand, you probably won't be able to see them as well, but just deal with that for me. Sorry. Anyways, so that's all the Ajanis. Oh no, there's still one more. This is Ajani Wise Counselor. So some of these that I included are the what are they? They are the... Oh, the list is going to be impossible to read by the end. Yeah, it will. We'll go through it by the end. Really, all you need to know is the top 3 tiers, maybe. But this is one of the Planeswalker decks, like the beginner decks that they would give. Dude's looking a little scrunkly, but he's not looking too intimidating. He's got the leg up. I think this probably doesn't breach anything beyond C. Well, I don't know. He's looking kind of chill and soft. Kind of comparing these now. Some of these could make it into B. Maybe. I think I'll keep going through the list and then we'll come back. Anyways, so not escaping furry territory yet, but we got to get through Angrath. So Angrath is pretty much always screaming in every version of his art ever. So I think we're gonna blow through Angrath's art pretty quick. So this is Angrath, Captain of Chaos. You are definitely in the D tier. Sorry, buddy. I like his design, but the dude is always screaming. This is the Japanese version of Captain of Chaos. Right into D tier. I'm very sorry. This is the Planeswalker deck version. This is just Angrath, Minotaur, Pirate. Again, D. I am intrigued if I saw him, but I would also be genuinely terrified to see this screaming bull man with fire in his face. No fucking thank you. Again, love the art. Terrified. You're really ruining the mood of this, like, chill outing. Like, again, you have to keep in mind that I don't go out ever, anytime, ever. So for me to, like, go out and try and enjoy myself is rare. And for some fucker screaming fire out his mouth to just ruin the mood is, like, really not doing it for me. So, sorry, Angrath. However, we do actually get one art where he's not freaking the fuck out. This is Angrath the Flame Chained 2. I don't know where this art comes from. I know that it is a promo of some sort. Here's the artist credit. I like the pantaloons. I like the pantaloons too. This one I actually like quite a bit. I'm not sure if I can put it higher than C, because the dude is just, like, angry, but, like, I don't know. I like the pirate outfit. I think it's a commitment to the bit. Dude's looking a little craggly though. He's like a bull band, but his skin is like gray with like cuts in it. Like it looks like stone. I don't know. There's something about it. I do like this one a lot more. This one, honestly, we could give it the benefit of the doubt and put it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna rank the tiers in themselves, but we'll give this at least a C for now. Maybe I'll come back to it, but dude's still looking a little angry, so maybe after a few drinks I'll feel differently. So now, finally, we're on to Basri, who was introduced, I believe, in Amonkhet. I wouldn't say this is the most flattering art of Basri. I would say Basri doesn't have any that really stand out to me. Basri looks fine. I think I'd probably, I don't know, I don't love the haircut, to be honest. I think I'd give this version of Basri a C. I like the sword though. It's probably the best thing about it. This is his original Planeswalker art. This is just Basri Ket. I don't know how I feel about this. Dude's looking down on me. And I mean, for some people, that's a good thing. He fucking sucks. Thank you, Sean. We are not ranking these based on the cards themselves. Hey, limited bomb though. Anyway. I don't know. I don't like how he's just looking at me. What's your deal, dude? I'm just trying to have a drink. Maybe I'll give it a C. D is like, we are fucking leaving. So like, whatever, Basri's staring at me from across the bar. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. I mean, that depends. How tall is he? That's true. I don't know. We've gone from like giants to like normal people. I'll just give it a C. And then Basri Ket 2. I can't remember. I think this is his borderless art. This one's probably the best of them, but I think it's still a C. I think this is like a high C. I think this is like top of C. Maybe B. Hold on, now I'm thinking about it. Coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Yeah, the sand is dude's walking in trailing sand in. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I think I'll leave it at a C. I don't know. Dude's got the fucking undercut, greased back hair. I'm like, who are you trying to impress? It's not me. So, you know, moving on. Next is Calyx, Destiny's Hand. This guy only has one Planeswalker art. He does have an alternate art that's like him as a statue. I think it was like, we don't need to do that. Calyx, however, is practically naked. Dude is wearing like this like loose top with like laces in front of it. Again, very fitting for the environment that we would be in. And dude is sparkly as fuck. I have to say, there is an appeal. He do look kind of fucking angry, but I would say, again, this is probably a high C, maybe even B. His hair's just so flat. Need some like volumizer there, dude. I don't hate it. You know what? This can go to B. I'd be like, who is this magical fucker? Who's this like guy made of glitter? I need to talk to him, but we'll move on from Calyx. Calyx does have another legendary creature card, but we're doing just Planeswalkers, so I had to specify very much. Anyways, next is Commodore Guff, who I'm not really familiar with. I think he was added in a recent Commander pre-build. I mean, I do love a beard and I do love a ginger. I'm not crazy about the super long wizard vibe that this guy's got going on, but I would say I'm like at least intrigued. I don't know if I'm going over to talk, but I think he's got something. Wait, his name is literally Guff? Yes, Commodore Guff. Maybe I misspelt it, but I am almost positive it is just Commodore Guff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe lose the monocle, maybe trim the beard a little bit. Nobody needs to do what I'm saying. I am being very shallow. This is the whole point of these streams. I don't know. He's at least, I would say he's above Bassery though. I would definitely I would be more intrigued to talk to Guff than Bassery. Absolutely. Moving on. Now we're on to Dak Faden. Dak Faden looks like Matt Mercer, which does get him points, but I hate this smug ass face and he's like reaching out with his hand. I'm like, Dak, what the fuck, dude? I'll at least give him C. I don't know if I can give Dak anymore, at least this iteration of Dak. This one, I don't know, kind of similar, kind of same vibes as the previous Dak. Dude's just such a smarmy little bitch. and he knows it. Like, at least he kind of owns it. I'll leave that one in C. Oh yeah, and then this one, the face. Yeah. And then this one is the Smarm, exactly. I actually like this version of Dak way more. This is from the they did like old school versions of like what Planeswalkers would have been. And this is Dak's version. I actually really like this one. I think he looks super handsome. I am putting this one in B. On to Duretti. This is Duretti Ingenious Iconoclast. God, those words. There's just like a lot happening here. Again, the environment, chilling at the bar, and this fucking scary ass goblin man comes in. I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry, man. It's not the mood. Yeah, same with this. This is just a different art. I think this is one of the masterpieces or something. Again, not really feeling it, Duretti. You know what? He looks at least a little happier here, but I'm still like, we gotta go. And then this is this is original Duretti, I believe. This is Scrap Savant. Is there a tier for Point and Scream? I have kept off. Who else did I not put on this list? Grist, I think is their name. They're like literally a zombie. I was like, are you even a person at this point? But yeah, sorry, Duretti. I'm not the one for you. Okay, so another one that kind of comes with a disclaimer. This is Davriel. And again, same kind of like smarm as Dak, I think. I think this guy gets a C tier. I'm at least a little intrigued, but like, I feel like this guy is like waiting to murder me or something. I'm not signing anything this guy's handing to me. The disclaimer, there is another version of Davriel where he's wearing like a full-on mask and like shadow cloaked. I realize I have another character on this list that goes against what I'm doing right now. I wasn't really wanting to rank something where I can't see their face. There is an exception to that. But This is what Davriel normally looks like. This guy's taking you on a nice date and then harvesting your organs. Yeah, exactly. Not into it, Davriel. I'll give him a C. I'd be like, what's that guy's deal? On to Dovin. This is Dovin, Architect of Law. I'm not really big on the Avatar looking ass, fucking Watchmen looking ass. But we'll see. Maybe there's one here that I like. I wouldn't say any of these are immediately like, oh my god, we have to leave. But it's like, it's teetering between kind of C and D tier, I would say. I mean, it's just like a blue guy. I think I'd just be like, what? Like, I think it's a very much what tier. Same with Dovin Bond. I think this is his original iteration. Just throw him into C tier. It's fine. The Vidalkin's right. Yes, he is a Vidalkin. Yep. Blue Man Group vibes and 12 fingers. What's not to like? Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude just also gives off like super like dorky like intellect, like who we love a smart boy, but like this is like obnoxiously smart. Here's the Japanese version of Hand of Control, by the way. I think these all hit C tier. Oh, hello, Kohler Cap. I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna call you Cole. Has Oko and the decidedly male Gideon been rated yet? No, they have not. We're going in alphabetic order. And we're on D. Gideon is coming after Garrick, who is coming up very shortly. So stick with it. Oko will be closer to the end, but you know, we'll keep making our way through. Anyways, sorry, Dovin, not into it. This is Elminster. I think this is one of the Planeswalkers from the Dungeons and Dragons set, I think. I'm not totally sure. Again, this guy, he's got like Commodore Guff vibes, where I'm like, you know what? Who doesn't love an old wizard? But I don't know if I go any higher than that. It's like Gandalf vibes. Like, I kind of dig it, but I'm like, we have Gandalf at home. Yeah, Elminster is D&D crossover. Okay, thank you. You know what? Maybe this gets... There's something about Elminster. It is kind of like the soft Gandalf vibes, but I think we'll leave you at C. Okay, and then this is the... I don't know what this is. I assume this is just his borderless art. This looks sick. I sympathize with the scrunkly hair. Mordenkainen is another one from the D&D, I believe. Yes, he is on the list. Don't worry. We'll get to Mordenkainen. Anywho, Elminster take 2. I think these just sit at a very high C. I think I'm like, oh, who's that like magical old man? All right, and then I go back to whatever I'm doing. Okay, time to talk about somebody who I think whenever I think of my type for Magic the Gathering, I think this character definitely comes up, and I don't know if that's gonna be the case this time. It's Garrick, big, beefy, muscly, lumberjacky man. Except he is genuinely terrifying in almost all of his art. So right away, this is Garrick, Apex Predator. I don't think I need to say more than D tier because I'm genuinely afraid. I think if Screaming a Johnny gets into D tier, I think whatever the fuck you call this to definitely be D tier. Same thing with this one. Dude is just screaming and causing a fucking fuss. I don't know what this art comes from. I know it's Apex Predator, but it's probably some promo. This is a Johnny, Garrick, Caller of Beasts. Again, he's not screaming, but he's just like a messy, dirty man. Which, you know, some people are into. He do got the tats, though. This one is getting closer to C, but I think we're still floating around the D tier with this one. It doesn't help that he's got the fucking scary-ass, like, Freddy Krueger mask. I know that's not what it is, but... this is Garrick, Caller of the Beasts. This is from the left-handed Secret Lair. And you know what? This one's okay. I'd say he's got this like kind of determined look. We gotta at least have one C tier on this list, and I'd say that this one at least gets there. He's looking a little angy, but like again, he's got the bands on the arms. What did I fucking say? That is like horny shit for no other purpose than to be horny. And he's got a dog. Dude brought his dog. I think that's sick. All right. Garruk, Cursed Huntsman, Angie, scary, purple, not feeling it. Sorry, man. However, he did get different art from this set. I think this is his borderless Garruk, Cursed Huntsman from Throne of Eldraine. I don't know. Again, he's got the horny arm shit. He's not screaming, so I'll at least give this one a C. I don't know if it gets much higher than that, though. He's like, there's too much in the way, I think, but I think the strong arms gives him points, but you brought too many dogs this time. I'm sorry. This is, okay, so I think this is probably like peak himbo horny shit of Garruk, because the helmet doesn't look super scary. He's just kind of standing there already like pre-oiled up in the sun with his tats and his muscles out. I think Garruk Primal Hunter goes at least to B. This could make, you know what, hold on. You know what? I might give this one an A. I think it's deserving of it. I think it's horny shit enough that it deserves to be there. But we'll fine tune as we go. This is Garruk Relentless, and this is pre-oiled up. Am I wrong? Dude showed up for the photo shoot ready. So this is his Innistrad one where he gets possessed by the Cursed Veil. This is his like pre-scary era. I kind of dig it. I like the outfit. I like kind of the open chest. I like that he like, honestly, I find more clothes on can be more interesting than just dude naked. So there's something to say about this. It is still scary shit. I would say this is a C and no higher. And then the dude gets possessed and becomes fucking scary. Dude's hair is everywhere. This is what I look like out of the shower, seriously. Yeah, D, you can't be doing that. You're loud. I actually love how chunk he looks here. He's just so like wide. It's it's Garruk time. I actually appreciate this wide as hell Garruk with the helmet off. I think I give this a B. We'll give it a B. He's looking dirty as hell, but like whatever. I think this is wide boy. We appreciate a wide boy here. And then he gets really angry in purple. So, you know, banished to the D tier. D is for angry. Garruk Savage Herald. I don't know where this one comes from. I don't like the axe in my face vibes that this one brings. I think I'm gonna give this one a D tier too. Garruk Unleashed. Again, love the tats, love the horny bands on the arms. Seriously, what the fuck are those for? Drexy, I name you hottest streamer boy of the year. Oh my god. That is that's a low bar. Well, thank you. I much appreciate it. If Mishra was a planeswalker, would he be hot? Mishra. Hold on, I want to look that up, but I need to do it somewhere else. I'll do it on my phone really quick. Mishra, Magic the Gathering. I think I know who you're talking about, but I'm... Oh, Mishra. I'd say on a good day, he could be a B tier, I think. He's like kind of edgy looking sometimes. I'd say with all of these, it's so art dependent. Yeah, he's like a B max, at least from what I just saw. Yeah, I didn't include any legendary creatures, and there's a lot of like normal art cards we could have put on like the ranking the boys of Magic tier list, but I wanted to keep it just the Planeswalkers so that it was like a little bit more focused. Anyway, this Garruk, he is intimidating as hell. It's almost in a not bad way. You know what? I'm gonna give this a C. The muscles are looking really good on this one. I hate this art, so I'm very sorry. Garruk Unleashed 2. I don't like his face. I don't like his face. I don't like his helmet. Everything else looks kind of fine, but I'm not feeling it. This is Garruk Wildspeaker. This is the lore one. This is like the original Garruk. Angie. So Angie. All the time Angie. Look, he didn't even start with horny muscle bands. That was added later. This one does get a D though. Dude is coming to the club with the wrong vibes. Kind of the same with this one. I love that they tried to give him like a butt boobs pose with how his body's contorted here. A little weird. It's fine. I think the dude is still just too angry. I like it when they take his helmet off though. But you know what? I'll give this one a low C. This is Garruk Wrath of the Wilds. I think this is another Planeswalker deck one. Too much yelling, too much running, too much axing. Goodbye, Garruk. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. On to Gideon. All right, Gideon. I feel like I'm gonna make people upset. All right, let's talk about this. Gideon's looking okay here. He never is he yelling in any of his art. He's yelling in a few pieces. I would say this one gets a solid C. I don't like his beard mutton chop. That's not really a mutton chop. It's like he like that's on purpose. He grows his beard like that on purpose, where it's like cleaned on the sides. It's kind of like a chin strappy thing, and then he's just like, like who does this? Who does this little spike? I don't understand it. I think Gideon could be so much better if he just had a full beard or like got rid of the like just had like the chin strap vibe. This weird spike, I don't know who started this, who popularized this. I don't like it. I'm very sorry. I will at least give you the C tier Gideon. This is one of his comic book versions. This is Ally of Zendikar. The last one was Ally of Zendikar as well. Moving on, this is Gideon Battleforged. I think this is the backside of Kithian. I just don't like this. I'm so sorry, you guys. If you have hair like this, you know what? You are probably one of the most confident people, and you are like living your true self. I'm so happy for you. I cannot stand it. Dude's got a reverse goatee. He really does. He really does. And I can't say I like it. This one's a little bit better than I think Ally. It has better vibes, but it's like I couldn't look at a person like that and be like, you know what? I'm gonna spend my time at this bar talking to that guy. This is Gideon Blackblade. I am very sorry, Gideon. You are a little too angry and too intense in the face. Here's a much softer Gideon Blackblade. Again, the fucking facial hair ruins so much of what Gideon could be. I had mutton chops for Halloween. People said I looked like a criminal, a UHM criminal. I don't know what that is, but I'll just have to believe you. Anyways, yeah. Japanese art of Gideon Blackblade. Soak it in. I don't know why you're throwing your sword at me like that, so you get D tier. Okay, so here, this is actually awesome art. Gideon Champion of Justice. I think this is Gatecrash. UHM means thinking. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, is that supposed to represent something? Anyway, this one's great because you can barely see the mutton chops. So straight up to B? Yeah, we'll give that a B. This is Gideon Jura, which I have seen this art from afar many times, and you can't see the mutton chops. Dude has the most scary and intense side eye for like no reason. This is Rise of the Eldrazi. I think this is the first time we ever saw Gideon. I do not like this one at all. I think the face is too intense. You're scaring me. You're scaring everybody. You're really bringing down the vibes. I don't know what it is about this face. So he's hot when it's dark enough. Yeah, when you can't see the beard and when he's like kind of sweaty with his hair out. I like that he has long hair, honestly. They made this like... Gideon is probably one of the most like generic dude soldier men ever. But they gave him like really nice long hair, and it's not in like a Fabio way. I really like it. Anyways, I do not like the face on this art. I'm very sorry. This is alternate art for Gideon Jura from Arch Enemy. This is Gideon Marshall Paragon. Another one that looks really good. His hair looks really good here. But the fucking chops, dude, just ruin it so much. I have to give that one a C again. So many of these are just C's. Dude's got the Gideon of the Trials has such a mean mug. Like, what did I do? I did something to offend this guy, and I am sorry. However, I do not know what I did, Gideon. What did I do to deserve this? This is Gideon of the Trials by Therese Nielsen. Sad boy. Sad boy Gideon again. This is another C. It almost looked like they tried to give him the goatee full beard vibe, and I'm kind of into it, but it's like, it's not quite there. Why the duck face? Planeswalker, is that a game or from a game? Yeah, it's from Magic the Gathering. Planeswalkers are a group of people in before my time. I mean, Magic the Gathering started 30 something years ago. It's quite old if you go back far enough. Although Planeswalkers as cards are within the last 15, 20 years probably. Okay, let's see. Angry Gideon once again. I'm sorry, Gideon. Oh yeah, now I've really got to start to fuck with the fuck with everything, so shit's gonna look really, really awkward. Hold on. Sorry. Oh yeah, you guys can't even see D at all anymore. It started in the 90s, right? It either started in the 90s or the 80s. If it was the 80s, it was like the late 80s. I can't remember exactly, but it's been going on for a long time. Anyway, yeah, sorry you guys can't see the D tier at all, but I would be obstructing so much more of the stream if I adjusted it. Anyway, that's it for the Gideons. On to Grandmaster of Flowers. This is actually, I think this is Bahamut in disguise as a human. Really cool Planeswalker. I tried to make that work, did not happen. Anyways, dude's cute. I think there's really nothing beyond that. I think that's a very clean C tier for Grandmaster Flowers. And then Magical Grandmaster Flowers, they give him more of a tan, or is it just the lighting? It's probably just the lighting. This one looks great too. I would say both. Dude did come to the bar without shoes, so I think that's what keeps him out of the B tier, but yeah. I wasn't into fantasy in any way before FF7. The real interest started after Morrowind 2002. Lord of the Rings had also released then. Oh shit, it turned 30 this year. It started in 93. That sounds right. Grandmaster Flowers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do it. You can be Grandmaster Flowers. You can be Bahamut. I think that this is also from the D&D sets. This is one of the Baldur's Gate sets. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I think this is Bahamut in disguise, or one of the other dragons in disguise as a human, which I think is a very, very cool idea. And now we are on to Jace. Jace has a lot. We're gonna try and get through these very quickly. I think anybody who knows me knows that I probably don't like Jace in any capacity for most of these, so bear with me. Bahamut in disguise. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna say Jace Arcane Strategist is a C. Dude's just like a guy, not even Sailor Boy Jace. We'll see, Sean, we'll see. But I would say most of these are gonna be C tiers. Maybe I would be intimidated. I could even put this in D if I wanted. Dude in a hood with blue eyes walking at me. I'm like, but I think I'd be a little intrigued. See, here he looks okay. Architect of Thought. He's got kind of like the wispy hair, kind of like big chest. Like, not that bad, but still just C. This is the dual decks Architect of Thought. Again, C. Really not feeling it. This is original Jace Beleren. This art is iconic. I will say that. This art has stood the test of time. You just lost the game, by the way. But I think the art itself of this is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. It's still just Jace. It's still not that interesting. I'm very sorry, Jace. This is badass art that I found. This is official on-card art. Oh, fuck you. I don't really know what's going on with this art. It's glorious, but again, we are just ranking Jace, not the art. This is C tier. I'm sorry, Jace. Again, I could not find the art of this on its own. What is that? Oh, angry face. I don't really have anything to say about this. Dude's got fucking spiky. You know what? I might even put this one in D. Dude is going Super Saiyan in the middle of the club. Calm the fuck down. Oh, this is the anime art. Again, it's still just Jace, but Jace gets some really cool art. I think this was one of the first times that they did like a manga artist style for anything. Those were all Jace Bellerins, by the way, just original Jace. Here we go, Jace Cunning Castaway. This is when he got amnesia. Yes, first one. I appreciate seeing the tats and the shirt being ripped off, I guess, but it's still just Jace. It looks like he's got a bit of stubble almost growing in. I would be down to see Jace with a beard. As of right now, he does not have that beard. This is still just a C tier. I'm very sorry, Jace. You can be half naked and I still don't like you. This is one of the San Diego Comic-Con arts of him. I like that the hair's a little bit longer, kind of, and his face looks a little bit more mature. This is still just another C tier for Jace. Just artwork-wise, that one is dope. The one that we're on now, this one's amazing. I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say about Therese Nielsen, regardless of whatever, but this art is amazing. Oh yeah. This art's sick. This was really cool. I think you could summon this like phantasmal eel thing. That was kind of cool. This was a neat card. I hate this art, and I'm putting it in D tier only because he looks like, so his name is Jace. He reminds me of Jace from League of Legends. Is that a squall behind him? I'm not sure. I think it's just like a eel, like a spirit eel. Anyway, I hate this art. It reminds me of Jace from League of Legends, and I pretty much hate every version of Jace in League of Legends. Not into it. Sorry, Jace. Bye-bye. And now we get to Sasuke Jace. This one's at least more interesting because it doesn't look like Jace. But I can't say I put this above C tier, unfortunately. It's a lot. I'm really here for the Final Fantasy hair punk My Chemical Romance era Jace. I kind of wish they'd stuck with this. Unfortunately not. Cloud Strife dyed his hair. It's Zack. He's Zack. Anyways, moving on. This is Jace Mirror Mage from Zendikar something. I can't remember. It's just Jace. My fourth most used emote. Yay! I'm so happy to hear it. This just goes in C. I'm sorry. It's not. And then angry, weird, conniving Jace goes in D. I'm just blasting through these because I can't stand Jace. Jace standing from afar. Good, keep him there. Ooh, Jace Living Guild Pact. I at least really like this art. But that's pretty much as good as it gets. Wait, is one of your most used fucking the crying Drexy? Oh, that makes me sad. I spread it over Twitch like a plague. Oh, thank you, Farmer. Again, it's just Jace. I don't know. Dude's becoming a nightlight. I guess that's kind of interesting. This is Jace Mind Sculptor. Very iconic card, but not an iconic Jace in my eyes. No, my top 5 Twitch emote of the whole year was as it should be. Oh yay. Oh my gosh, I'm above red. That's shocking. Anyway, moving on. I really should have just blasted through these as fast as I could. Another Mind Sculptor. Now, this was an interesting one that I wanted to talk about very briefly. This is the Dual Masters special promo Jace the Mind Sculptor. This is not legal. You cannot use this. But I thought this was very funny. I did not know that this existed. Yeah, Dual Masters, you are better than a dog. Yeah. You know what? That's shocking. Anyways, I thought this was really funny and I had to include it. It came up when I looked up official printings, so yeah, I guess it's real. Anyways, this is Jace the Perfected Mind, I'm sorry. Again, it's just Jace, not even the Phyrexians can make you interesting. I included this because this art is metal as fuck. I don't remember who the artist credit is, but they did all these Phyrexian alternate arts, and I thought this looked fucking sick as hell. D tier. Moving on. This is Jace, Unraveler of Secrets. Again, I'm so sorry, Jace. You are the blandest person in the entire fucking series. Don't care. Even your Lulu ass belt corset doesn't save you. I'm sorry to all the Jace lovers out there. Here's the alternate art for Wielder of Mysteries. Jace is literally just a guy in blue. It's really not that fancy. That manga art one was solid. Yeah, it was really, really, really nice. Anyways, we're finally out of the Jaces. And I don't know who the fuck this is. I think this is the original wielder of the Black Blade or something. Jared, I don't know. Dude's muscly and scarred up as hell. I like that they give a lot of the guys long hair. I would say this is at least high C. Dude is grizzled as fuck. He's a little intimidating, so I don't think I put it above B. Or above C, but dude's looking like something, but I'm a little afraid. On to Kaito. This is Kaito Dancing Shadow. I'm not ranking the cute little raccoon thing, but I love that he has it. I think Kaito just gets a C. I think in this fucking skin tight ninja gear, he looks cool, but I don't think he gets any bonus points beyond that. This is Kaito Shizuki. This is his original art, I think. Again, just a C. I think he's fine. This art is sick. This is one of the alternate Japanese arts they did for his original card. Again, just a C. Nothing really that crazy. Is this from Kamigawa? Yeah, this is from Neon Destinies, or Neon Dynasty, or whatever. This art is rad as hell. I don't know what this is from. Dude's got the the Sokka cut. Yeah, it's I think Sokka still has the bun. I think this guy is shaved down all the way with like lines in it for some reason. Art's cool. Not really into Kaito himself. Oh yeah, so I made sure to keep Karn on here. Some people, like I said, I didn't keep Grist on here. Since Grist felt a little too inhuman. And then I have Karn. I just think Karn is kind of nice, and he's got enough story. Jiang Yangu. Oh, we definitely did not keep fucking Jang on this list. I was saying earlier, Sean, that fucking Domri isn't on this list because Domri is quoted as one of the youngest planeswalkers and he looks like 17, 16. Don't want to get canceled. Jang, I am almost positive, is even younger, and we are definitely not ranking Jang. So, no. No. That was another person I excluded. Because I was like, I'm not playing that game. Not playing that fucking game. Anyway. But his doggo, if I was rating the best dogs, Mowu would definitely be up there. Everybody knows I like Mowu. Anyway, Karn. Rockman. He's not super angry though, so I do give him at least a C tier for this first one. I remember finding this art and being like, where is he? He's all the way over here. It's all the Urza lands put together. This is a very cute piece. But yeah, here is Karn looking like Iron Giant over in the corner. I don't really like this one. I'm putting this one at D. I'm really sorry. Oh my god, that Doge. Mowu is awesome. I made a Mowu deck. Anime Karn. I really don't like this. They like they smoothed him too much. I would give this one D. He's looking angy as fuck. This is Karn Living Legacy. This one's actually quite cool. Again, I'm not a coward, but I'm not quite into it yet. This is Living Legacy 2. I think this is just one of his alternate arts. Not really into this one. I don't think I'm quite avoiding him yet. I'm like, oh, what's with that weird rock dude doing calculus in the corner? What the fuck? Ooh, Karn Scion of Urza. This one's kind of cool. Again, I hate these giant shoulder pauldrons. Fucking World of Warcraft has ruined so many character designs. I know that it's iconic, but also holy shit, stop. We need to give it a silhouette. What do? Give him a big shoulder pauldron. Oh, that's the quote of the stream. What is it now? We'll just move on from Scion of Urza. Oh, he's holding his little metal chesties. he's soft here. I kind of like this one. You know what? You get a high C. When the tier is this big, you either get high C or low C. Not a coward, but I'm not into that quite yet. Yeah. Yeah. That's very good. I like that. Anyways, I like it. He's holding his little metal titties. I think it's cute. Karn, great creator. He's naked in this one. Dude's looking a little too intimidating. I put you in D tier, sorry. This is the old school art of one of them holding the booba. Yeah, man. Yo, Karn, your chest look heavy. Want me to hold it for you? He's like, no. I don't like this one. I'm sorry. I really don't like this one. Moving on. Oh yeah, and this is the Japanese alternate art of the great creator. Again, too angry, too glowy, too intimidating. Moving on to Koth. Koth doesn't have that many. I think Koth has 5 printings. What is that face, Karn? Looking depressed as fuck. Poor Karn. I mean, he is like almost immortal. Did he die? I think he's still alive. Anyways. The metal infused magma body is a little intimidating. Dude's not even looking at me. Dude is distracted by something else. I think the metal body kind of freaks me out. I think I'd put this one at C. Koth, I could not find this art on its own. I'm very sorry. This is D tier. Bonus hands. You know what? I'll have to consider that with the other ones. This is, I think one of the original Koths. Again, scary hands, scary everything. Dude's chest looks awesome. I think we have to give this guy props for the chest. I don't think this quite hits B. The magma and like jagged metal scary body really makes it hard to put it any higher. This is like top of C at least. Him and Jared can share top of C. And then again, we're just angry. I'm really not feeling it. I'm sorry. And then this was a special judge promo. Again, love the body. It's just the fucking scary ass metal bits and pieces are really, really hard to get past. I'll put you at a low. No, you're charging up your Kamehameha. I'm just trying to like have my fucking vodka cran and go home, you know? Leave me be. Anyway. Oh, Lord Windgrace, another fucking cat man. I would say this really isn't doing much. It's literally just like a cat. Like it's just a cat. At least a Johnny has like something to make it look like not just a lion's face. This is just a cat. This is just a cat. I will say just a cat still gets you into C tier. Is a cat in a cinched. We skipped Yang for this. I'm pretty sure Lord Windgrace is like 1,000,000 years old, so we can at least get beyond that. Again, it looks a little bit less cat, like just cat, but it is still just a cat. His fucking upper torso is huge. Someone said, make him look like the Black Panther, and they took that too literally. Yeah, I think both Lord Windgraces just get C's. I'm sorry. I like the muscles, although again, I don't want to rag on the art too much. I like how his torso is fucking huge, and like then he gets cinched, and then giant legs. This arm is so tiny. I don't know if it's the perspective or what. Sorry, Windgrace. It's a no from me, dog. I think the first one is better, but I can't put it higher than C. Oh, okay, time for some more weird art. So this is oh wait, hold on. Hourglass figure, but if the hourglass was swole, yeah. Okay, it's time to talk about Luca. And Luca's a more recent one. What the fuck is that? Yeah, so sorry if this is a jump scare. I don't know if this was intentional. I don't know if this is actually the case. I did look this up, and this is his official art for Luca Bound to Ruin. This is when he gets Phyrexianed. This looks like a Warhammer figurine, and I actually love that. Is that CG? I don't know, but like it looks like a Warhammer figure. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know how this was rendered. I don't know what's going on with this. Feel free to look up the original art for yourself, but Luca Bound to Ruin. This looks like a 3D render, not like painted. Whatever it is, I actually really dig it. If the intention was to make it look like Warhammer figures, it looks like a Warhammer figure, and that is such a compliment. Whatever this is, it's terrifying. It's a D tier, but rad, looks fucking crazy. I'm not a fan of it, but it's like I like whatever they were going for. I could not for the life of me find a full art version in the format I wanted. So here is Luca Coppercoat Outcast. Mad Zerg Tyrannid vibes. Yeah. He looks fine. I think Luca is just like soft, kind of grizzled veteran man. I think you know what? I'll give that a B. I think no, you know what? No, that's too generous. Give you a C. There is one art here of Luca that I really like, so we'll get to that. But this was his alternate art alongside. I think this was what all the alternate arts looked like in Ikoria. Again, it's fine. I'm glad you brought your big saber-tooth cat, but that doesn't get you any bonus points this time. Just in C tier as well. This art I hate. I'm very sorry. What exactly is that pet? So on Ikoria, everybody is like monster tamers, kind of, and that's just what he does. And so he has a big fucking cat. Or maybe it's the recolored cat. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I hate this art. I'm really sorry. I think this looks atrocious. Dude went from like handsome, kind of grizzled veteran vibes to like fucking goblin mode. Like, I don't know what they did with this face. Hate it. I'm very sorry. However, we go from something that I hate. Yeah, it's meant to be a weapon. It's like a weird hook thing. To probably one of my favorite art of like anybody. I really love this. To be fair, it does not look like Luca anymore. Maybe it looks like a more realistic version of Luca. He looks super handsome. I have to say that this... I think we have to save the S tiers for the end, but I know he looks like a generic handsome movie star, but he looks like a handsome movie star. I think he gets an A. I don't know if it goes anything beyond that. I feel like it would be the very boring choice to make this my top pick, but we'll just say Luca's got a little something. Anyways, moving on. Also, you can see how his weapon changes between the arts. So here it's like a really long stick with a point, and then here it's almost like a, I don't know, it's the same weapon, but it just looks wielded differently. I don't know. I think, oh yeah, and here it's completely different. Here it looks like a little fireplace poker. Something that I've criticized Magic the Gathering for, and I'm not an artist, but I feel like I'm still allowed to criticize, is that their art is so inconsistent. If you ever look into Magic the Gathering art, I know it's all different artists. I know, you know, everybody has their different interpretations of things. If you look at Liliana and like look at all the different arts of her, she looks like a completely different character in every single piece. I love Liliana, but moving on. Anyways, this is Minsk and Boo, Timeless Heroes. They were added as Planeswalkers for, I think, the second helping of Dungeons and Dragons. Obviously, we're not rating anything about Boo, but I think Minsk looks very handsome and like a nice guy here. I kind of like how Pokemon art is super different from art to art. Me too. I honestly think that's awesome. I know that Magic has been starting to do stuff with that with the secret layers, but honestly, I wish they would experiment even more with their art. I love the everybody always loves like the claymation Pokemon art, but Pokemon just lets their artists do whatever they want. I think that's awesome. Hamster Kratos. I like his vibes. I think I like his smile. I don't love the giant face tattoo, but I think he at least, if I'm putting Luca here, he definitely gets there. I don't think he pushes into B. Once you go by beyond B, it's like preferences. Like it's like that's where a lot of my stuff shows. C tier is like still like, you know, you're acceptable. I could honestly move a lot of these into B, but we'll come back. Pokemon are leading the art game, in my opinion. They stepped it up so much. I didn't love when they first were doing EXs and all of them, like all of them were always the 5-band graphic or something. I can't remember the company, but they were just like CG. Like all of them were 3D CG models. And that's not, it's not like that doesn't work, and it's not like that's a terrible thing, but when all of them look so similar, it just gets really boring. I know that they've moved away from that, thankfully. Yeah, the CG. Yeah, it was just like so repetitive and boring. Anyways, moving on. Here is Mordenkainen. I know someone was asking about this. Bald goatee man. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I'd say dude's got a bit of an intimidating face here, but I would say this at least gets C tier. Now they've swapped them all out for special illustrations, and they're so heckin' pretty. Yeah, some of the full art special arts I've seen from Pokemon are gorgeous. Another Mordenkainen. I don't think this gets above C tier. Looks fine. Dude's got his weird, scary Kingdom Hearts weapon with him, so I'm a little scared, but you know, whatever. Okay, on to Nicobolus. I think these ones are gonna go by pretty quickly. Again, I'm no coward. However, there really isn't much here to find appealing. I think almost every single Nicobolus is probably... What's your favorite Pokemon again, Drix? It's Rowlet. Yeah, I like Nicobolus as a character, and we are not judging this art based on the art. But if I'm seeing Dragon Satan waltzing into the gay bar, I am kind of like, you know what, yes, work. Because Dragon Satan is here to party. But also, oh my fucking god, get outrun. I wouldn't call you a coward for saying no to Nicol. He's like 50 fucking feet tall. It's just a different vibe. I can appreciate Nicobolus. I do not want to share a drink. Well, maybe to say that I did, but at the same time, oh my god. I'm very sorry, Nicobolus. I gathered all of your art very painstakingly, only to immediately throw all of you into D tier. I'm very sorry. Unfortunately, I think when we get to Ugin will probably meet the same fate, though there is one that I really love. Moving on, thank you so much, Nicobolus. Sorry to shit on you completely. Obnixilis. This art does you no fucking favors, because you look like a fucking zombie with blood all over you. That's a D tier for Obnixilis. Moving on. This is Obnixilis Reignited. Dude's got his demon titties out, but it's like scary. Sorry. Obnixilis Reignited from the dual deck. Again, like, scars can be hot, but not when they're on infernal bodies. I'm not feeling it. Sorry, man. Once again, dude brought his fucking... dude brought his dead body to the party. Really not feeling it. I'm sorry. The body is looking a little bit better here, but again, I'm like, no. Alright, then he puts on a suit. Once you put on a suit, things change. I'm not liking the grizzled-ass face and the dead body. I don't think that's a great accessory, but we're getting somewhere. Now, this one, his face still looks a little goblin-y, but I'm kind of feeling the, oh, what's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? Whatever the entire New Capenna set is kind of based off, the pinstripes. I think this gets C just barely. Just barely. And then I could not find this art on its own. I fucking hate this armor over the suit look. Does he have it? He still has it here, and I wish he didn't. I'm not crazy about this one either. I'm sorry, this one's a D. This one just barely makes it into C, and it's just barely. Wait, what DiCaprio movie? Oh, what the fuck's it called? The Great Gatsby, I think? I can't remember. I think it's The Great Gatsby. Yeah, Gatsby. Anyways, moving on. This is Obnixilis the Hate Twisted. Again, I'm... A lot of these... And this happened with my League of Legends stream. So many characters are just scary monsters, so they just immediately get no love. And I'm very sorry. I can handle a Johnny. I can't handle Obnixilis. Again, dude is just screaming. Okay, and another one that someone was asking about is Oko. Now, I only know so much about Oko because of all the bullshit that happened when he came out. This is probably one of the most discussed cards in the last couple years about balancing and bullshit. This is not the hard one. This is the Oko the Trickster is the Planeswalker deck version, so it sucks. It's the other one that's the problem. He looks like he came to the right fucking club. I'll at least give him that. I can't say I'm too intrigued. Smug ass blue fucking garage door makeup. I do like your weird colorful thorns, but I think that's where I draw the line. Now this art is sick. Again, dude came to the club in hate that art. Dude came to the club in his bare feet. This is the card that caused so much problem, or like the Feats Enjoyer. If you're a Feats Enjoyer, then I'm happy for you. You get to really soak this one in. This one is nice. I will say I give this one probably a B. If the dude is chilling in one of the booths looking like this, I'm like, you seem interesting. I don't think I can put it higher than that for myself personally, but Oko looks great here, I have to say. I think this is awesome art for him. This one, so this is supposed to be his borderless art. I think he looks worse here, honestly. I think, again, Goblin face, Goblin mode, I give it a high D. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't leave the bar if I saw him like this. I would give him a C. I heard about Oko when he dropped because my local game store was having a complete courtroom debate about whether he should be banned. I prefer the other art. Oh yeah, like this one is whatever. I kind of like that they make him look a little wider. But this art is really nice, I have to say. I think he looks fantastic here. Yeah, Oko caused a huge stir competitively, just because that card was fucking insane. Yeah, that was a bit of a mess. Anyways, onto Ral. This is Ral, Caller of Storms. Ral gets bonus points for actually being gay. Good job. Was anybody else that I've reviewed on any sort of like gay watch? Do we have history on any of these characters? I can't remember. I know that Ral is like actually gay married. Good for him. I hate this smarmy smile. This gets this has the DAC effect, so I think for Caller of the Storms it's gonna be a C. Ral, is it Viceroy? This is his which one is this? This is one of the Ravnica return sets. Anyway, Guilds of Ravnica, I think this one's from. Don't love it. They kind of shrunk his face and he's looking all angry. If he was charged with electricity, I'd be like, we have to go. But just for that face, I'll still give him a C. More smarmy as hell, Ral. I know that that's his whole deal. I don't think I put this one above C. This could go high C, but my tears are getting a little big. Angry as fuck, Ral Storm Conduit. This gets a D. He does look kind of handsome here, though, but he's also freaking the fuck out, so we'll just have to bear with it. This is very lovely art of him. This is the Japanese alternate art from War of the Spark, Storm Conduit. He looks cool, honestly. He looks really calm and collected. They kind of made him look a little younger here, which I don't love. I think what I like about Ral is he kind of looks a bit more like middle-aged. Here he looks really young, which is fine, but different interpretations. This is the original Ralzeric, again, smarmy ass bastard that he is. I would say this is a high C. I think it's fitting. And then I think this is the last Ral that we get. I like that they gave him some stubblies. And they kind of kept some of his age in his face. The only other LGBT characters I know about is Chandra, Nissa, and Alesha. Yeah, there are a few now. I know that there was a lot of shit going on with Chandra and Nissa, because, like, I think it was in, like, Kaladesh or something that they, like, kind of had this bond, and there was, like, a will they, won't they. And then one of the books, like, errated their relationship. Like, it was really bad. They, like, went through this whole arc of them, like, not loving each other, and, like, they tried to like ungay Chandra. It was really stupid. What a fucking nightmare that was, my god. Anyway, this one's fine. Again, I give it a C. I don't think Ral makes it into B, I'm sorry. Okay, on to Sarkhan. This is Sarkhan Dragon Soul. I don't remember where this one comes from. Dude has the titties out. Oh my god, in like all of his art. Long, wispy hair. Again, he's a bit older. I'd say that this one's not that bad. Is this break? I'll put it high C. I think a lot of Sarkhans are gonna be high C's and then maybe move into B. But he's pretty handsome. I think he's a cool guy. For some reason, this one doesn't do it for me. I don't know if it's the fire eyes or the paintbrush hair. The single gray streak kind of working its way out, which, nothing wrong with gray hair. It might be the dragon scales, and I know that that's probably in a lot of his art, and I gotta get used to that, but I'd say this goes into a low C. This is Sarkhan Dragon Speaker. I don't love his his hunched over, kind of scary ass eyes. Dude's looking like who's the bad guy from Mulan? I can't remember his name. But this one's okay. I'll put it kind of like a high C as well, but something about it. Okay, just looked it up. Don't think he's a planeswalker, so he's not on this list, but Tomik is canonically Ral's boyfriend. Oh yeah, Tomik. Tomik is an Azorius guy or something. I know who Tomik is. Yeah, unfortunately not a planeswalker, so he's not on this list. This is Sarkhan the Mad. This art is sick. This presence is terrifying. Very sorry, Sarkhan the Mad. You do not make it out of D tier with that face. Sarkhan the Masterless. This one's okay. He's kind of far away and his hair is like blue instead of gray. Kind of like droopy face. Shan Yu. Yeah, is that the bad guy from Mulan? One of these kind of looks like Shan Yu. Low C's for this one. The Hun. Yeah, yeah. Again, alternate Japanese art. This art looks sick. I will say though that dude's a little intimidating. I think I put you in D. Scary ass eyes, Sarkhan the Unbroken. Does he actually have blue hair or gray hair? Whatever. Scary, scary, scary face, but he does have the horny bands. I think that gets you into a high C. This is Sarkhan Unbroken. I guess this is his alternate art. Again, the titties looking immaculate. I feel like I have to draw attention to them every time. I would say high C for now. Sarkhan Vol. Well, damn it, that's gonna be what I call those things from now on. The horny bands. You're gonna see them everywhere now. They're on so many different pieces of art. Angry, looking a little too fucking pissed off. He looks like he's in a metal band, which is kind of cool, but not here for it. You cannot come into the bar with your hand lighters, sir. Very sorry. All right, we're finally on to Soren. Actually, let me do any of these Sarkhans get into B? Which ones did I rank higher? I ranked that one kind of high. I ranked that one kind of high. You know what? I'll let this one go into B. We can have a Sarkhan in B. All right. Got a light. Funny you should ask. Dragon hands. People are gonna be mad at me for a lot of my Soren picks. I think Soren's gonna be C tier a lot of the time. Dude is just like an intimidating, ghastly, scary fucking vampire guy. He is also Soren, Japanese art Soren though. We'll get there. We'll get there. Soren is also wildly differently interpreted. I don't know. He looks different in all of his art. So here's one version of Soren. He looks old as hell and angry as hell. You know, actually, if I see him, I'm putting him in D tier. I'm sorry. This one also gets D tier just because I feel like I'm about to be fucking eaten. This art is awesome, but not the vibe. I don't know what the fuck this is. I think this is one of the Phyrexian alternate arts. This looks so fucking cool. He got like kind of Edward Scissorhands hands. It's cool. It does not get sexy points, but I wanted to show off this art because I thought it was very cool. Anyways, this is Sorin, Lord of Innistrad. This is sick. This is like, I think, a good balance of like young and old energy, intimidating but kind of sexy. Again, long hair. They give a lot of the boys long hair, and I really appreciate it. This is the Dual Decks Lord of Innistrad. Kind of hard to judge what's going on with this one. I'll put it in C, but I don't know if I can put it any higher. This is... I don't know if this is the original Sorin. I think this is original Sorin Markov from Zendikar or something. Looking like Calvin Witcher. Okay. Oh, sorry, Cavill. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is super, super hot. So if he was on this list, or if anybody really looked like him, I would be changing my tone. There is something sexy about this, but it is also incredibly intimidating, which is maybe what makes it kind of sexy. I love the silver white hair, but I can't put this higher than C. Dude's got like the most goblin face ever. I'm sorry, I'm putting this in D. This one's okay. Dude's got cheekbones for days in this one. Okay, but now we get onto... So remember how I said how Sorin is always represented so differently in all of his arts? This next art piece is a very good representation of that. This is Sorin the Mirthless, and the dude just looks like Orlando Bloom. I don't know what is up with this art. He looks great. This is probably the sexiest he's ever looked. There's something about this that is so odd to me. I don't know who chose this. I don't know why this is the direction we went. He looks like a like an adult novel, like cover art. Like, don't get me wrong, looks super handsome. This is actually probably a B tier at least, Sorin, but oh my god, he never looks the same. I don't know what they did to you, buddy. But, however, again, they interpret him very differently in all of his arts. Here's the next Sorin. Again, I think some people would find this really hot. This is like kind of older gentleman vibes, kind of like, I don't know, dark history. Like, this, I would say, gets a high C, but Sorin always looks different. However, another very important piece of art that we have to show for Sorin, that's more Castlevania look. So, you say that, this, I believe, is made by the person that did the Castlevania Symphony of the Night cover art. Ayami Kojima. I don't know if it's exactly them, but this is Castlevania. This is Alucard. Very good vibes on this one. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, what are the odds? I think they knew exactly what they were doing with this. This is not my kind of thing. I will put this in C. He looks great, but it's just not made for me, as I'm sure you can tell. Good job, though, Sorin. He deserves the best art in the world, I think. He's pretty cool, but what do you do? Anyway, hi, Astarian. I'm scared of you, D tier. This was Sorin Vampire Lord. And onto Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord. I love this art as an action piece. As a actual piece of art for being sexy, I'm gonna say no. This is such an awesome piece. This might be one of my favorite, like, action pieces. Yeah, art is sick. Like, that action pose, like, everything about this is awesome. Not sexy, I'm very sorry. I don't know who this person is. Yeah, Sean's been waiting. This is the Japanese alternate art of Vengeful Bloodlord. It looks sick. It is not hot. I'm sorry. This is very scary. You get D tier. Enjoy Vegeta fucking... I don't know what this is supposed to be from. It looks cool. It's just not what we're looking for. Moving on. Onto Teferi. So I could not find this art blown up anywhere for some reason. So Soren joined a glam metal band. Yeah, that's Visual K. That's Visual K. Soren. Anyways, Teferi, angry, not really loving it. We'll move on. What did you say, Sean? What have you done? I'm Oh, if you said something that I have to let through, hold on. Sorry. Oh no, you're just saying stars. Hold on, my music. I think you guys are probably seeing me change music. I apologize. Anyway. If that was a link, then it auto-blocked. Oh, yeah, that might have been a link. If you have something you want me to look up, Sean, let me know and I'll go find it myself. Alright, let's keep going. Anyways, yeah, angry Teferi. Not feeling it, buddy, sorry. Teferi can be very handsome. Look for Chibi Soren. Oh, I've seen it. I didn't include any of the chibis. Yeah, no chibis, but I did see it. It's very cute. But I kept those off the list specifically. Anyways, Teferi looking kind of handsome, looking kind of disapproving of me, which is fair because of this entire list that I'm making, so I get it. I like the chilled out, softer Teferi here. I think this one gets a... could this be B? Dude's got the glowing green eyes. I think I'll put it high C. This is such cute art. I have to try and keep it to just Teferi, but this is very cute. I think this is another high C for Teferi. Actually, hold on. I know that there's a Teferi on this list that goes a bit higher, so I'm gonna keep going. Teferi, Master of Time. A little bit intimidating, but still pretty cool. I think this hits a C for me. Teferi, Master of Time. I like the smile. He looks very handsome here. I think we'll put that at high C as well. I definitely am gonna come back. The woman's mouth looks weird. Yeah, I don't know if it's probably just the style of the art and the perspective, but yeah, I know what you mean. This is Teferi Temporal Archmage. I think this is the first time Teferi was ever a Planeswalker. I think this just hits C for me. Teferi Temporal Pilgrim. This is, again, the art on Teferi is always fucking crazy. I don't think this goes any higher than C for me. No S tiers yet. You're being harsh. I might go back and make some A's or B's S eventually. We're laying the groundwork for now. I do not like this face on you, Teferi. I'm very sorry. I have to give this a D. Another fine, just handsome Teferi. This is Teferi Timebender. He looks fine. Teferi Timeless Voyager. I think this is another Planeswalker deck one. It looks fine. Just looks like a guy. I wouldn't say there's anything super stupendous about this one. Teferi Time Reveler. Something about the perspective. I guess it's behind him, so it's supposed to look smaller, but it looks too small. Anyways, looks fine. Dude's got kind of an intense look on his face. He's channeling some magic. We'll leave him to it. Sorry, I've got my chat on my... What is that face? Yeah, some of the faces are just not quite there. This one's cute. He looks a bit older here. I kind of like that they filled out his face a little bit in this one. I think he looks kind of cute. Put this one high C again. Teferi generally looks just fine in all of his art. I'd say he has a pretty high floor for art. Japanese alternate art, obviously. Teferi Who Slows the Sunset. Another just like fine piece. I think it's the next one that's my favorite. Let me keep all my Teferis together. Let's see, this is Teferi Who Slows the Sunset 2. Again, I think he just looks really handsome here. Maybe his beard is filled out a little bit more. I think... Okay, let me put this one up here. I feel like I need to compare all my Teferis. I think this one so far is my favorite. I love his smile in this one. It's so cute. He looks like a different person in this art entirely. I think I put this one in B, and then we just move on. It's nothing too spectacular, and like he's always wearing clothes, so he can't have like sexy, like muscle bands, the horny, horny bands. But I just think he looks really handsome, super handsome. Oh yeah, this guy. What a jarring change. Hi Tevesh Jat, Doom of Fools. I don't know why I included these. They are just kind of like Nicopolis. Like it's, I believe, a male planeswalker. They go on the list. Moving on. Teo. So Teo was another one that I was worried about including, but I did look it up, and Teo is at least 19, so we can at least put him on the list. As you know me, Teo is probably not going to make it very high on this list. He does look very cute, but I think he's going to be hitting C's on all of them. This one I actually like a lot more. I don't know why. Softer face. He looks cute. You get C tiers. This is the one where he looks the youngest. He kind of looks like Anakin. Does anybody get that? Smash. Hey, by all means. He is a cutie. He looks like Anakin from like the second Star Wars. And then the alternate Japanese art one, very nice. Yeah, I kind of see it. Anyways, Teo's cute. Not my thing, but he's cute. On to Tezzeret. Now, Tezzeret, especially with some of these arts, as you'll see, he gets the disadvantage of being a fucked up metal man in like all of his art. And we have to consider that when we're ranking these. Again, I'm not a coward. However, I am afraid of metal skeletal demon arms where it looks like your body is decomposing. So, Tezzeret Agent of Bolus gets a D for me. This was the best art I could find of this, unfortunately. Sorry, this is, I think, a masterpiece art. Dude is holding up the time gate or something. Again, fucked up scary arm. It's gonna be a D for me. This is the older Anakin right there. This is... Oh yeah, Kev Walker is the one who does all the old arts. These are such weird cards, but I love them. Anyways, I kind of like the beard on him, but the fucked up arm really freaks me the fuck out. I think this is also a D. Even more metal, this is Tezzeret Artifice Master. I love his like chunky gray braids, like his dreadlocks. But the body, I'm sorry, like dude is way too scary. Again, I don't know what I'm supposed to get from this. Maybe if I didn't see the arm and the eyes weren't so scary, this would be higher. However, I've got to keep it at D. Here, this alternate art from Betrayer of Flesh. This is Neon Des Dynasty. I think this is one of the Kamigawa ones. He looks great in the face. Holy shit, this body makes me fucking scream. And not in a good way. Like, great face. Great face. Honestly, if I was ranking it just on the face, this would probably be B tier for sure. You know what? I'm going to put this as an honorary B tier. But oh my god, that body is... the... Same thing kind of with this one. I don't think the face looks as good in this one. That fucking arm, dude. I don't... What has happened to Tezzeret since things have gone down? I feel like he was very involved in the Phyrexian arc, but I think he got out before things got too bad. I'm not too sure what happened with him. Again, this fucking... I hate this stance. I don't like this pose for Tezzeret at all. Again, love the hair, but it's like... everything else kind of works against him. God, that fucking arm. And, I mean, the purple glowy thunder eyes really don't do him any favors. This one looks a little bit better, but this fucking arm, I can't get over it. I'm really disappointed, because there's one of the arts coming up is probably one of my favorite faces on a lot of characters, but, we'll have to talk about that when we get there. Again, what in the unholy fuck am I looking at? I can't quite get past it. Here he's got kind of a softer face. I don't know what the red tattoos on his eyes are. Maybe that's metal. I can't get past the arm. I can't get past the arm, dude. This is Tezzeret the Seeker. This is maybe one of his originals. Maybe he had another one that was before this. Just can't get past the body and the arm. I really can't. I'm so sorry. I am a coward when it comes to stuff like this. Again, I feel like the face and the hair is really interesting, and then the body just like ruins it. Okay, this is the one I was talking about. I love his face in this art. I think he looks like super handsome, and then the body just fucking ruins it. I think this is another honorary B. But this would be so nice. Although there's something weird about him throughout his arts. I feel like he looks very different as well in all of his art, but I guess it's just the different like metallic. Wait, is this Chippy? Hold on. This looked like Chippy's art. Sorry, I'm just having a realization about this art. Chippy did a bunch of art for Alara, I think. And then they like never did art for the game again, but their whole thing was these like really interesting geometric shapes. This is obviously Esper, I think, in the background, but I like Chippy did the cool clouds. Maybe it wasn't Chippy. Chippy did the really awesome planes art. I gotta do some research after I'm done here. Anyways, whatever. He looks super handsome in the face. Everything else makes me want to cry. And then we get this awesome Yoji Shinkawa art. If you're not familiar, Yoji Shinkawa did the art for a lot of Metal Gear games and some others. The art is beyond amazing. The yeah, Metal Gear. The character itself is terrifying. We are on to Tybalt, finally. Okay, so again, similar to what I said about Nicol Bolas, if the fucking devil demon Satan showed up at the gay bar to party, I'd be a little intrigued. I'd be like, you know what? Yeah. Obviously, I'd be a little afraid because literal devil man. But I think he gets at least a C. I'm not immediately afraid and running out of the bar when I see this. This version I am, though. That's a D tier for me instantly. Oh my god. Some people like to be tied up. I don't think it's like this. I love how weird this art is. It reminds me so much of like Don't Starve or something. Again, though, a little too scary, a little too intimidating with the fucking bloody knife in his hand. Double daggers. He looks like a Mortal Kombat character here. A little too intense in the face with the smile. I think that's a D tier for me. Great art. They make him look really young here, which I find a little odd. Not for me though. Sorry. Now this is the original Tybalt art. Again, I'm kind of intrigued that why does he have this like emo hair swoop? I'm realizing how kind of strange this looks. Anyways, low C, I think. Fucking Joker. That's definitely a D. And then this fucking face. This is Tybalt Wicked Tormentor. I think this is an online only one. Or maybe it was from like Duel Knight or something. I don't know. Fucking scary. That gets a D for me. We're on to Tyvar. Tyvar is a newer elf planeswalker. I love the braids. I don't know. I like the smile. This pose is a little weird. I think I'd give it a C, but that's probably about it. Titties. Titties and tats. I think that gives you some extra points. I think I'd give this like a high C. I don't know if I'm immediately running over to talk to him, but I think he's aight. Again, he just looks fun. I think I give him the C's. And now to make everybody mad, I'm very sorry, but it's Ugin time. I love Ugin. I think Ugin is fucking cool as hell. I do not think that Ugin is getting a pass for me. I think giant fucking god dragon is still going to be getting D's across the board, and not that kind of D's. I love Ugin so much. But oh my god. And the art, Ugin always gets like the best art. It was kind of hard to find some of these, but I got as many of them as I could find. And then I surprised myself because I found this art right here. I don't know what this is from. I fucking love this. I think this is so cool. Just the entire art piece is amazing, but then they've kind of made him a bit more like feral. Like he's like, normally he's always like upright and like tall. Here he's kind of like more horizontal, more like typical dragon shaped. I don't know what the hell this art is, but I fucking love it. It's an alternate art version of Ugin the Spirit Dragon, which let's here's a bit of congratulations to Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Ugin the Spirit Dragon, for the male planeswalkers at least, has the most individual different art pieces. This has 5 different versions of Ugin the Spirit Dragon. The others, I think the other most common was 4, and there was a bunch of different arts that had 4 alternate arts, but Ugin the Spirit Dragon has 5 for some reason. And I think this is the most recent one, and I'm glad that they did it because it looks amazing. Still dear tier. I'm very sorry. Anyways, Urza, the Planeswalker. I did not include any Planeswalkers on this list that were not official competitive releases, so you might notice that I have excluded any of the unsets. I know that there's a Urza head of the something, and it's a joke card. I did not include that, so literally no head. But I don't know, scary old man with the double eyes. I guess I'm intrigued, but I'm not really anything beyond that. Onto Venser. This is how you do big sideburns. He looks handsome. I'll give him that. I'd say it doesn't get much higher than, I don't know, high C. If I could get a better look at this face for this Venser the Sojourner, I think I might actually put this one quite high. Again, kind of just like handsome movie man. I think it's another high C. Okay, so this is where I lied, and I have gone against one of my rules where I was like, if I can't see the face very well, I'm not going to rank it. I don't know why Vronos gets a pass, but he does. Vronos is a very interesting character. If you haven't heard of them, it's completely understandable. I don't know why I have this affinity for them, but I think Vronos is very cool, and they are also dead in the canon. I don't know why they randomly decided to give them a card. Smash. I don't know why they gave them a card in 2023 when they were first ever talked about in 2015, and then never again. They were in a short story where Garrick kills them and they disappeared. I just think this design is fucking rad as hell. It's from Innistrad, so it's obviously awesome. But yeah. And okay, so I might get a little bit of flack for this. Will Kenrith. Yeah, this is Will Kenrith. I've only included one piece of art here for Will because he looks very young in some of his pieces. I think in the Royal Scions he might be too young. And his original art from... Oh, what was that set called? Battle Bond or whatever? Where he's paired up with Rowan. He just looks too young, and I couldn't actually find a lot of his art on his own blown up and proper. There's an alternate art version of Scholar of the Frost, but I specifically just grabbed this art because he looks great here. I think this is the best version of Will on any piece of art, in my opinion. Mostly because he's got fucking big, fat, chunky muscle arms, and in any of his other arts, he does not look like this. So congratulations to Will. You look handsome as hell. I'm definitely gonna have to rework this high C area in a sec. There's Will on a pony as well. Yes, but that is after he loses his Planeswalker Spark. So he's not on this list. You'll notice that there's also a few other people on the list who lost their Spark after the Phyrexia invasion. And Will was one of them, as well as Calyx, I think, and a few others. But I did not include those because they are no longer Planeswalkers. Speaking of no longer Planeswalkers, hi Xenagos. D tier. Scary ass. Okay, so that is everybody. Sorry to zoom in on Xenagos. I am going to spend a little bit of time reworking this high C tier. Now that I've really gone through everybody, and now I can kind of get a better idea of what C tier actually is for me. I think I can move you up to C. I think you can go up to C. Kind of trying to like, where's my cutoff for a lot of these? We got a lot in C, and I'm kind of trying to move a bunch into B. Just to like give us some more diversity and a better kind of idea of what the cutoff is. Okay, I think that's all the B's, honestly. Hold on, I'm just double checking. Did I miss anything in chat? I don't think I did. Actually, if I did, sorry, I'm gonna fuck everything up. Okay, good. Just making sure. So, wait, actually, I'm gonna pull that up again. Sorry. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so, hold on. Where are we? No, don't zoom in on Xenagos' crotch, please and thank you. What are we ranking kind of now? Let me go back to... where should I stop? Kind of like breaking it down now into our final tiers. God, I have so much fucking art. I said there was like 200 and something out of everybody. Yeah, this is kind of like the top competitor, I think, right now, but let's really break this down. So, why do I like these four? Cute, handsome, soft, strong, smarmy. Okay, so wait, why are these ones not getting any higher? Like, too intimidating, smarmy as hell, dirty, handsome, but terrible face. Cute, fucking adult light novel. I do like this one. Ugh, I love the face on this Tezzeret so much, but it just, the body ruins it. These guys are also cute. I want Jared higher, but he scares me. Oh boy, yeah, you're here for the final deliberation. Does this Garrick get higher? How are you, Louis? These guys are so cute. Yeah, of course they are. I think I need to look at this Garrick again. I feel bad because I think I know who my S is, and I don't think I'm happy about it. I just died to Behemoth in Monster Hunter World. There's a FF crossover. Yeah, I knew about that one. You won't believe it. He skipped Jang Yangu. I hate you, Sean. He's like, how old is Jang? I swear to God, he's like actually 13. Okay, no, this one doesn't get any higher than B. I think this one belongs where it is. Did he rank the hamster? No. I did rank Minsk though. He's somewhere in C tier. There he is. Hi Minsk. You can go higher in C. C is a bit of a mess. It really comes down to these guys. Soren, I'm glad you're here, but you're not making it into A. Wow, jank list if no hamster. I'm definitely not objectifying the hamster Louis. I don't think I can do that. Keep in mind, this is every version of every male planeswalker, so there's like a million Ajani's, there's a million Garricks, there's a million Gideons. Okay, now in this group, I don't think anybody else makes it to A. I don't think I can rightfully say anybody else. Oh, is this all arts? Yes, I believe it's almost every single alternate art. There was like 200 and something images to pull from of everybody, so I have painstakingly saved all of them. Budget Gandalf made it to A. I don't know. I think of A as like, who do I want to give a little smooch? And I think Gandalf could have some good conversations and a good smooch. I think he deserves it. You want to smooch this guy? He scares me. I do want to smooch Vronos, but he's just, I don't know enough about him. Again, dude fucking died. Oh, I do like this Spencer though. I feel like I have to pick only one of each version of these characters. Hold on, which of these Ajani's do I like more? I need to pick one. One and only one Ajani can make it to A tier and potentially S. Okay, wait, I'm ranking between Valiant Protector. He's got the horny bands. We were talking about this. I just like, he's so soft here. And then versus this one. I think I dropped this one to B. There we go. Okay, but now I've really got to figure it out. You'll objectify a cat but not a hamster? Seems sus as fuck. Fuck you. I'm not a coward. I am a coward to objectify a hamster though. There is a line. All animals are no animals. I am not ranking boo. Has to pass the Harkness test. Rank the Mohu token. Fuck no. Oh my god. Okay, so now it comes down to, I wish I had like side-by-sides of all these guys, but they're all very far apart on my list. Okay, so either, I think this is Dual Dex Venser, wizard guy whose name I can't even remember the name of. He's not making S. This really handsome Tezzeret for some reason. Handsome Teferi, horny Garrick, soft boy Ajani, or movie star Luca. Like, I want it to be Venser so bad. Here, I'll give you guys a flash of each of these. So wait, what is it? A for Ajani. Ajani, Luca, Garrick, Teferi, Tezzeret, Venser. I think this guy's name is like L something, like EL. Actually, if it's EL, then it goes here. Okay, so you've all seen the Ajani. Where is this wizard guy? There we go. I don't know, he's just cool. I don't think he definitely doesn't get S though. He's not making it. Happy New Year, fucker. I'm speaking from the future. Yay, Happy New Year, K9. I'm so glad that this is what we could be doing for your New Year's. I hope you have a wonderful New Year. I hope everything is better and better in the new year for everybody out there. and I hope that we will be doing lots and lots of streams in the future. Lots of things I want to do. Okay, so here's this Garrick. Oh yeah, this is the pre-oiled up for the photo shoot Garrick. I do like this one. Dude has got horny bands on both arms. Like, again, you want to be a high rank, apparently that's all you need. Are we just doing the rating of the male? Yeah, I'm not gonna do the ladies. I feel bad because it feels a bit more problematic. But also I don't have anything to say. I would who would I pick from the girls if I just had to like say it right now? For Planeswalkers? I mean, I love Lily, but I think Nissa's got some really good ones too. I don't know, for me, for the women, it's more of a like, who do I just like and think is cool? I wouldn't really have much to say. Anyways, this Garrick, this is like so horny Garrick, I feel like. This is like the Sorin, like this is like cover of some 18 plus like mom love novel book that you would see. I think this one has some energy to it. And then wait, what? GQ Magic the Gathering? What? Where's this Luca? I feel like I have to show off all the last ones one more time before I get a rating. After Karn and Koth and there. Oh, he's handsome, but he's so like boring, you know? Like he just looks like some guy. Oh, thank you, Louis. I understand now. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's too boring to make the top cut. And now Teferi. I think it was like the last Teferi. It was like Teferi that slows the sun and his alternate art. Where is it? Yeah, he looks nice here. Again, it's a little plain. He just looks good. Like he just looks really handsome. I don't think there's much to say about that one. And then where's the Tezzeret? That makes me sad. I think he looks really, really handsome here. I love the dreads. I love his beard and his face. It's just that the body ruins it. The snow guy looked like a Hugo Boss. Gillette dude. Yeah, he does. And like, again, he looks so generically handsome, and like that works against him almost. Hell yeah, our homie Teferi. I think Teferi looks super, super handsome in Teferi Who Slows the Sun. I think he looks amazing. And then there's a Venser here that looked really good. Really good is maybe a stretch. He looks fine. I wish there was more scruffy Venser art from the game. Anyway, I think I can adjust some stuff here. Okay, so you're not making it. I'm very sorry. You're cool. Oh, you're not making it. No, you're too. He's super handsome, but it's so boring. God, Garrick with his horny bands. Johnny has horny bands too. Does that mean Teferi loses because he doesn't have horny bands? Oh my god, I don't know. Who? Okay, it's all about objectifying. It's all about. I so badly want to put Teferi higher. If he had like a normal human body underneath. Sorry, am I saying Teferi? No, Teferi looks great. It's just a little boring. Tezzeret is super hot here in my opinion. If the body wasn't so fucked up and mangled, he would probably be my number one. Who doesn't like a guy that can make green mists from his bare hands? But why isn't this drunk list? Is that what you're saying? Because it is 4 in the afternoon. I don't think my choices would change if I was drunk. Would they? Maybe. I want to put all of these 3 in S, but then I feel like I still need to make... And tomorrow is a holiday. I'm sure I'll be drinking later. I don't know if I'll be streaming. I'm trying to drink less on stream. Is that such a bad thing? Maybe when I do my next League of Legends one, we'll make sure that we've got a little drink in me. I don't think that would have changed any of my things. I've still kept all the scary people in the scary tier, the I guess we can share a space together tier, and then the ones that I'm more interested to speak with, and then give me a little smooch, and then I don't know. Like, who's gonna be sweeping you off your feet at the bar and taking you home? Exactly. Well, okay, we're gonna add a tier. I think these 3, 4, 5. Nope. These 3 are S's. No, I can't. I want to make that Tezzeret S tier so bad. Someone make an alternate art of where he is a human, please. I think these are the ones doing the sweeping. I think Garrick not freaking the fuck out, like chilled out, handsome ass Garrick, and a Johnny. I think though. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I think though, if we're adding. Oops, no, don't do what the fuck I'm doing. What am I doing? Hold on. Go back to red. There we go. This one is pink. Oh, wait, Justin? Thank you, Justin. Thank you for the sippies. How are you? Definitely getting a little thirsty. I think if I have to pick... Man, I don't know. I think it's Garrick. I don't know. I feel like that's also really boring, but like I can't ignore what he did for that photo shoot. I can't ignore the horny bands. He's so burly and like big daddy tier. I think there's lots of people on here who could be called daddy. I think even Ral could get on there if he wanted, but I think I don't know. I don't think I can ignore this Garrick. Give me one sec. Is Soren father also? Maybe. Honestly, the Orlando Bloom one could maybe be there. Where is it? Again, I don't like... I don't know. He's so big and burly, and he's got the horny bands. He's got like a decent beard. The mask doesn't look terrifying in this art. Where did Karn rank? I ranked a bunch of them in C tier. I will show you my favorite Karn art. I think it's this one. He got high C at worst. Or at best. I think he had a few D tiers. I don't know if I can pick anything above this Garrick. Let's bring up that Ajani one more time. Did I pass it? No, it's this one. It's super sweet and cute, but again, giant Paldrins really ruin it for me. I'm no coward, but at the same time, I think I can't overlook Garrick. Aslan to Johnny. Oh, Aslan. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep flipping through all of these. I think it's gotta be Garrick, but I want to stress once more, and you know what, maybe it's because he's got the best beard out of everybody, and I definitely am a fan, but there's more to it. Oh wait, I wanted to show you the best Koth. Where is it? Or not Koth, Karn. Yeah, look, he's holding his titties. he's cold. I couldn't really give Karn a better rating. I think if anything, this is my favorite art of him, but there's something about this that I think is so funny. Yeah, again, Gillette ad Luca. It doesn't even look like Luca. He's just like some guy. And again, he looks good, but whatever. There was Minsk if you caught him. Just to really drive it home a final time. Sarkon had some really good ones too. Oh yeah, let's get that Teferi one more time. Where is he? Yeah, he just looks really good here. It's a little too generic and kind of I don't know. Looks too clean and boring. I feel like when I'm ranking Magic the Gathering characters, it's got to be a little bit more, you know, interesting. One last time for the people in the back. If he was human, this would be number 1. I'm just saying. Idris Elba. He does look like Idris Elba. Idris Elba's super handsome. I wish I could see a human version of this Tezzeret. I think this blows the other two out of the water. He doesn't have horny bands though, so that kind of works against him. Thank you again for the sippies. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go back to Garrick just to close out the stream. Yeah. Oh yeah! Yeah, I think it's kind of hard with Magic. Obviously, none of them are trying to be super fan servicey. League of Legends kind of does that every now and then, where they'll do kind of like fan servicey skins for everybody. I don't know if there's anybody on this list that I think anybody would be really disappointed in me putting low. Again, we're ranking these based on their official card art iterations. Oh yeah, I'll show you the best Gideon. It's the one where you can barely see his terrible facial hair. This is the best Gideon. If anybody wants to argue with me, you're wrong, but this is the best Gideon. Where are you, Garrick? I like this one so much, but he looks too, like, dirty. I don't know. I like wide Garrick. But I think this is the Garrick of all time. I think this is the rightful winner of this list. It does the right things. He even has horny bands on his legs, okay? I think we've gotta whips and chains excite him. I'm trying to think who else was on this list and why they were so low. You see, like, all the Tezzerets are so low. This weird-ass Goblin, Luca, all the Nicol Bolas and Ugins. I'm very sorry, but I had to put them so low. Screaming Ajani. As high as Ajani has gotten on this list, Angry Ajani really doesn't do it for me. I assume the bands are a critical part of his armor combat style. Oh, I'm sure, Sean. Oh, I'm fucking sure. C tier is pretty much just a mix of, like, they're fine. They are what they are. A lot of these Ajani's just look too, like, scrunkly. A little unkept. Jace is boring as sin, so he did not get any higher. Vronos, my guy. I think we're the really interesting ones. I think I could have put a lot more Teferis in B. Oh my gosh. But I just thought I would not overcomplicate things. Oops, where did my chat go? One sec. There we go. Yeah, I also love this Tezzeret. Looks so good. I love when they give him like a beard and like the big chunky braids, or the dreads look really good. This Sarkhan got points for being titted up. good job, Sarkhan. Old Dak Faden. Honestly, I don't know why this Calyx is here. This Calyx is like fine. I think it's just because his outfit is so just out there. Yeah, some good Ajani's. I don't know if all the Ajani's deserve to be up that high. I wouldn't say this B tier list is in order. Well, yeah, I bonus points because titties. I will show the Sarkhan just so that people can see it. There were some good Sarkhans. I was honestly shocked. I didn't expect to like Sarkhan as much. All these Jaces are so fucking boring. I'm so sorry. I'm not though. I hate Jace. I'm really sad he didn't just fucking eat it during the Phyrexian arc. What am I looking for? Sarkhan? There wasn't any Rows that I really liked. I was kind of disappointed by that. It's this one. Fucking hit it up. He looks great here. More sippies, thank you. It's like this boy is thirsty. Alright, well. I think that sorry, gonna go into the void again. Oh, it didn't do it. That was weird. I don't think there's really anything more to say. I think I've proven my point. K9, I hope this was everything you had hoped for. I hope this was up to your expectations. I do want to do another I'm glad. I'm very, very glad. I really want to do another League of Legends one. I don't know if I'll do that anytime soon. The problem with doing them so close to each other is that there's usually not enough male skins that come out that I find interesting. And I don't want it to just be the exact same stream as it is the previous year. Um, Obviously, Graves has been on the top of that list twice now. Different skins, to be fair. And, you know, tastes change. But there hasn't been something super standout. A complete re-rank of League of Legends or just the new skins. I think I like doing the really long ones where we go through everybody. It takes forever, and it's like a million billion skins. It would probably be better just to rank the new skins since the last time I did a list, so we'll see. I'll break that down. I don't know if there'll be enough skins between streams, which is why we have to spread them out so far to make it worth doing. I'm trying to think if there's been a skin since I did that list that I like. And there might be a few, actually. I mean, the last tier list stream was like 6 hours, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was. And that's because there was like 1,000 things to go through. It was so many. This was only 200 and something. This wasn't actually that bad. Bard got a new skin. That is true. That might shake up the tier list just a bit. Yeah. I think that's kind of it. This was fun. I've talked about wanting to do this for a while. I'm really happy to see that there were some characters that I didn't expect to get so high. I didn't think I'd find a Luca that I liked, but I totally did. That weird wizard guy from D&D, Venser. Teferi has always been quite handsome, but that last one really got me. And that Tezzeret. Seriously, I'm warning you. If somebody makes that, if they print an official Tezzeret not looking like a scrunkly old, like a fork that went through a fucking garbage dispenser or disposal in a sink, maybe maybe he could be at the top of the list. But I think that Garrick is really good, and the Ajani is also very good. Yeah, that's kind of it. I think we'll call it here. I'll say Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you so much for a very, very fun year of streaming. I'm not done. I've got plans for the future. Nothing too crazy yet, but gotta get a PS5. That's my New Year's resolution. Get a PS5 so I can stream more stupid games. But I don't know. I'm hoping to make my way through the rest of Final Fantasy. I think we'll run out of games eventually. I don't know what's gonna come after that. I have promised that once we finish the Final Fantasy games, I will be streaming Disco Elysium at some point. I know I'm very late to the party on that one, but that has been highly requested by a good friend. And I don't know, maybe we'll start a new series in the new year. Maybe we'll get on to something completely different. I think Final Fantasy has been a nice safe space to do streams and meet a lot of new people. But we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that. Thank you everybody so much. Thank you for putting up with my horny bullshit. I really love these streams. So if you ever have ideas for another one of these streams, let me know. It's there's not a lot of intellectual properties that have such a large cast of characters for me to review, but we can talk about it. But yes, Happy New Year to you, K9. Take care. Everybody else, Happy New Year when it comes to you. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. I will see you in the new year. And yeah. Bye. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.